Hi, I'm Bianca Chatfield, captain of the Melbourne Vixens. I'm coming down here to Collingwood Footy Club today to host the Black and White Show, ask the boys lots of questions, and it's Women's Week in the AFL, so quite appropriate. The one thing that I really want to know, though, is about the premiership and how we're going to win our premiership on Sunday. Okay, Nick, who is the most important woman in your life and why?
I'd have to say a tie. I'll get in trouble between my mum, who's obviously made me everything I am, and my wife, who's obviously pretty important to me now.
My mum. She's the one that gave me the start.
I better say my mother, and she is. She's obviously the reason I'm here. I've got a younger sister, Sophie, and my girlfriend, Amy, of 6 or 7 years. So I've got a few. I'm lucky.
Chris Tarrant's wife. She's the most important lady in my life. For reasons that I probably couldn't share on TV, but coming in a close second would be my partner Taylor and my mother.
Clearly my wife Tanya. Mum was probably the most important up until about 99, and then she released me to Tanya.
Now, what are women better at than men?
Oh geez, I've got to be careful here.
Don't say cleaning.
We'll get into trouble here.
It depends how.
You're trying to be careful?
Yeah, I am trying to be a little bit careful.
Shopping, particularly online shopping. Erin was away for a week last week, and there was probably about 12 packages showed up on the doorstep in that time. So
They're certainly better at shopping. I know that from first-hand experience.
Stressing, they're better stressors than men.
And definitely not driving. That's what I say. Well, they're not better at us.
looking after my daughter when she's upset.
What are they better at? Synchronised swimming.
That's a really good answer.
They seem to be better than that.
Have you ever tried that?
Yep, no good. I can't float. I sink.
Who pulls off the heels best in the club?
Luke Ball's got beautiful calves, so he really accentuates his calves when he wears a set of heels. And he shaves his legs and that mostly. So
It's really pretty.
yeah, apart from that, there's a couple others, but Bally probably takes the cake there.
Now, what's the most annoying thing about women?
Oh, for my girlfriend, it's her shoe collection. Takes up too much space in the bedroom.
Well, the ones in my life always think they're right. They're very stubborn. They never think they're wrong. Never think they do anything wrong. So that's probably the most annoying thing.
Oh, geez, where do I start?
Just give us a couple.
Oh, they nag. They nag.
Yeah, that's true.
Drives me crazy. That does.
Who would you trust to shoot the winning goal in a grand final out of all the Collingwood boys?
Probably Pendles, because he rates himself pretty highly as a basketballer. So knowing him, you just think it'd roll straight in the netball. I don't know if it does or not, but
Jared Witt should have to be pretty good.
You'd probably go Alex Fasolo or a Scott Pendle.
The obvious answer is probably Scott Pendlebury because of his basketball background, but
He thinks himself too.
I'm not going to give the satisfaction of giving that answer. So
Myself.
Really? Well, you now lead up to the grand final on Sunday. What's the best advice you can give us?
best advice, the lead up, just to relax and just another. All is not just another game, but
I think you just turn up fit and ready to play, and the home ground advantage will get you over the line, Bianca.
I don't know, just treat it like normal. It's just another week.
maybe throw a few marbles out one end of the court when they're warming up, something like that. I'm just thinking sabotage angle.
So there you have it, some interesting responses from the Collingwood boys, and they do love their netty. So it's a weekend of sport ahead for everyone. Head down to the Collingwood game on Saturday at the MCG. I'll be there tossing the coin, which I'm very excited about, and then head over to Hisense Arena on Sunday at 2 o'clock to watch our grand final against the Magic. We can't wait, and fingers crossed we get the premiership at the end of it.